I worked with him at SCW in Lawrence. I worked with him a good little bit at SCW in Lawrence. Same with Charlie Wetzel. Charlie Wetzel actually gave us a chance and gave us our indie scene before we got suspended, so to speak. So we walked out. Them talking trash about us so much is what gets to me. Why would they want to do that when we're up and coming? They seen us as competitors because we had talent, and since we had talent, they got mad and they started losing their company and they started getting mad. Thomas Simpson, for God's sake, going on radio. Same thing with Charlie Wetzel and Ricky Regal. Why the hell would they go on the radio and talk about us? And just because they think we're competitive with them. We weren't competing with them. We already had our crowd. We had our people. We had our followers, so to speak. We had our fans. The fans is what we had, and that's what they wanted from us. So they tried to bash us any way possible to get the fans to stop coming, and they didn't. So we thank them.
I like go first.
At that time, go ahead.
I don't know none of the guys, to be honest with you. I've never met any of the three of them guys. So I personally don't know them. So I personally have a problem with them. But some of the comments I hear them say, I have no one ever, neither one of them actually came to me and told me any of the trash they say.
They won't. Because they won't.
I haven't heard none of it face to face. And I would openly invite them to come and talk to me. I mean, I have no problem. I put my addresses out on Facebook. So if you'd like to come to my house and talk to me about this stuff, we can definitely talk about it.
I'm not going to spend much of this DVD talking about them.
No, I think we should.
But no, hold on. I'll tell you this. Ricky Regal was a great worker in the WWC and the NWA Wild Side and even the EWC, NWA Anarchy. He was a great worker. I will not talk junk about Ricky Regal. Charlie Wetzel doesn't know how to book a paper bag into a shitstorm. Okay, he would not know how to book anything. And as far as Thomas Simpson goes, Thomas Simpson needs to take his money that he pays all these indie guys thinking that he's God, and because he made Matt and Jeff Hardy, and shove it up his ass.
Made.
Because Thomas Simpson is nothing but a homosexual wannabe.
All right, well, okay, on that note.
Thomas Simpson. Those guys, I guess they all about the old school, basically. Because if I got anything to say about Charlie is he can sit on this and twirl. That's how I feel about Charlie. Ricky Regal can take his steroid ass and sit on and twirl. And Thomas Simpson. Oh, goddamn, Thomas Simpson. I ain't even going to tell him sit on twirl because I know he'll do it.
Now, Charlie, here's what everybody's been waiting for. Last week, right here on this program, Thomas Simpson said some things, and I guess we all did.
Yeah.
About some what we call backyarders. Now, I'm not going to plug them. I'm not going to put them over. They are what they are. I mean, listen, if you guys want to pretend to be wrestlers, by all means, go out there and have yourselves a blast. You're not bothering me. You're not taking a dime out of my pocket. You know, if you're having fun playing wrestler, by God, go out and play wrestler. You know, who's to stop you? You know, kids go out and play cops and robbers all the time. If you want to go pretend to be a wrestler, by all means, good luck to you. My point to you is this. Last week, right here on this program, Thomas and Charlie and myself issued basically a challenge to you by saying, if you want to prove yourself to be this professional wrestler that you claim to be, let's set up a match between your best people, and we'll put together a team of our best people. Now, you went ahead and two people who represent the company, I don't know who they are. One of them was a big fat guy and the other one was a smaller fat guy. But they decided they were going to go on YouTube and blah, blah, and blah, which, you know, whatever. Everybody's got a right to do that. And I guess one of the guys made a couple of decent points, but the bottom line is this. You refused, number one, to participate in the match, which makes you not only a mark, but it makes you a bad businessman. Because if you would put together this so-called event, then you could have drawn money. If you don't want to draw money, you're not a promoter. You're a dummy. So now you proved yourself not only be a mark, but you're also a coward by, A, not accepting the challenge, not seeing a money-making opportunity when it's hitting you right in the face. So, and the least said about that, the better. They are what they are, and like I said, if they want to go pretend to play wrestler, good luck to you, man. I hope you guys fill up your little local nightclubs every chance you get. And so, Charlie, that's about all I got to say about that. Do you have any final thought on it?
Yeah, I got two little points I'd like to make. One, when we talk about backyard wrestling on this show, we're not talking about the venue in which you put on a show. We're talking about the quality of people you have working and the quality of the show, number one. Number two, the only thing I want to say about in rebuttal to what Dave said without mentioning, you know, even though we talked about him on here on the show, we kept it professional. We talked about the promotion. Well, anybody who's seen the video knows that they personally used my personal name and they talked about my family. But guys, that is lower than low. My son, most people that know me knows, has Asperger's syndrome, which is a form of autism. So y'all verbally abused and attacked a mentally handicapped child. Way to go.